Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host Wesley, and we have returned. I want to thank y'all for joining us for another week, and let's get into the show. Byron, man, how you living?
I'm pretty good, man. How about you?
Man, I can't complain. Can't complain. You made it through another one, I suppose.
Yeah, man.
Brent, man, how you doing?
Hey man, it's Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We got a week to go. Let's get busy. Let's vote. But hey man, it's Tuesday. We dominating another week, man. It's early in the week, but we putting together strategies to win. So
Yeah, man. One more week to maybe the crazies can go back away. They can go back into their corners and hide. I hope, but we gonna see. It's been interesting.
Hey, this gonna be a tight race,
I
though.
hope it's not, as it shouldn't be, but we'll see. Hopefully, common sense reigns through. But
I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tight one, bro.
that's what they want. That's what they want people to think. I just can't see it. But hey, man, we'll see. Man, so I went and voted early, as I told y'all I was gonna do, right? And don't y'all know the lady that
Yeah.
was in front of me was asking the people, the election officers, is just the title that they have. Um, how do I know that this machine is not gonna change my vote? Is there a way that I can go see that it took what I put in?
mm,
Lady,
mm.
lady. They got you so paranoid that you don't think that what you put on this Scantron has been recorded.
Can I ask
You
a follow up?
think
Mm.
that the people are conspiring against you that bad that your vote is going to change and that you're that important. It's crazy to me. Brent, what was your question?
Um, for the folks that don't know, we live in Lynchburg. I'm just gonna say it that way, just simply do it that way. Technically, where I vote is Lynchburg, so we live in Lynchburg.
You say Virginia. I mean, good enough. 'Cause, I mean, it's all
Oh,
simple.
well, I mean,
I mean, but the
I
machines are
just
different. But
well, yeah, that's fine. Wes, remind me, other than 2020, what proverbial color has Lynchburg been for 70 years? 2020 excluded from this.
it's been quite red, man. Quite red. If you want
Okay.
to go with that color.
Okay. Now I live in depending on how you look at it, in a surrounding county. I live in the suburbs of Lynchburg, if you will. My county is very red too, so I wouldn't have questions for the election officials in my locality, even if I was paranoid enough to think voting machines were flipping votes. Because if they were flipping votes, no offense to the lady that was in front of you at the precinct, or the election office, but if they flipping votes, the chances of them flipping red, if we're gonna flip, would be exceptionally high because all of the people that run the local government. Y'all. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't understand. When I say all the people, I mean almost all the people are already on the side that is extremely paranoid about vote flipping. So I'm concerned about the fact that this lady walked into a place that she knows that these people are, but maybe she doesn't. I don't know.
Well, okay. Well,
It's
let me. And I just want to interrupt you real quick. Because I want to explain this to people that don't maybe know this. So when election officials are selected, they select people from both parties. They intentionally do this. So your chief election officer is going to be from one party, and then there is a we'll call it an assistant chief. You can say deputy chief, however you want to say it. That's of the other party, and they do that through all the other positions, so that your election office is a balance of both sides. A system of checks and balances. The thing that we supposed to build these here United States on. The election officers are built that same way. I mean, so it's built to not allow what you think is happening to even happen. So it, it's crazy to me. But Brand, continue. I just wanted to explain that to people
I,
because some people may not know that.
I just would tell you be quiet because Wes, you said checks and balances. Some people don't believe in those things.
I guess not, man. It's crazy to me, but
Well,
I was floored that she just so happened to ask that question. and it was right in front of me because she was the person that was, I guess what 3012 or something like that. I don't know. I think the last time I was 3013 at the time.
Well, and I'll just say this. This will be my last statement on. Then I'm curious to see what Byron, who is of the three of us, I'll say slightly more independent with his thought process than maybe perhaps you and I. We are fair, we are logical, Wes, but Byron is maybe a little bit more independent than we are with his thoughts on this particular election cycle. Anyway, so I just ask this as a kind of closing statement here, or say this: when you think that you might not win, and you start to lay the foundation that you might not win, you set the stage for you to have all these unnecessary legal challenges that may or may not have merit. They didn't have merit in 2020. I'm quite sure they won't have merit in 2024. But it is fascinating that a group of people or a person who is adamant and confident that they are going to win, that they are, quote, a prize fighter, is also laying the groundwork for, oh, they stole it from me. So whether it's a blowout or whether it's a nail biter like Byron sort of intimated earlier, either way, if it doesn't, and it's crazy. I'm gonna say this, and then I really am done. When Donald Trump won in 2016, so he won. Let's just be clear with that. He won. He won the electoral college, which is what you need to win to become president. Popular vote does not make you president unless you win the battleground states. Then it does. But I digress. He said there was cheating in an election that he won. So I'm just confused about, but that's neither here nor there. I want to leave that as a thought for people. The man has been saying, even in an election that he won, that there was cheating. It doesn't make sense to me, but hey, it is what it is.
Well, he is slipping in his old age as he's admitted to losing now, and and I think he
Oh.
also even admitted that he didn't get shot in the ear the other night. It's kind of crazy.
Wait. Hold on. Pause. Because I've been
Hmm.
trying not to listen to this foolishness because I got tired of the media spin. So I just been kind of moseying in and out and reading things. This man, wait, so he admitted that he lost?
Well, he said, how when you get him talking, he goes in what he calls the we, which is just his way of saying that I don't know what I'm saying. I kind of just make stuff up. Yeah, he said, I lost. Oh, no, I won, Joe. I won. He was talking to Joe Rogan or something like that. Anyway, yeah, you know how he does. He said this more than once. This isn't the first time he said it, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, Byron, I hope it's not close. Have you voted yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay. Well, you still have a chance to early vote if you want to, or you could just wait for the day of,
Yeah,
you know. But feel free to vote
I
early.
might just wait till the day of.
Hey, yo, hold on. Before anybody says anything, Wes, you can't be mad at him for being late tonight because if this is why he's late, I'm here for it. Ladies and gentlemen, he has arrived.
What are you talking
I
about?
can't see him.
Who is he, John Cena? Him has arrived.
What are y'all talking about? I mean, my bad. I'm late. My fault. I'm sorry.
I appreciate you coming a few minutes late there, Durante. You said you had time today. I see that you watered your head, did the whole chia pet thing, and things went well.
Oh yeah, this y'all notice that shit. Hey, shoot, I had to get that thing right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man, them chia pet seeds, they work, baby. I see you.
Yeah.
I
So
see
happy Halloween. How everybody feeling?
you. Hey, man, I'm doing wonderful.
Man, I bought this on Saturday, right?
I think you got on a wig though.
Of
But
course,
no,
he
this is my
did.
hair. No, this is my hair. No, fuck that. This is my hair. Hell no. Y'all keep saying I ain't got no hair.
I can't see him because you know what I'm saying. My screen is
Hey,
small.
be real careful with this, y'all, because I'm over here with you in the hairless club. I don't know what these other two are talking about, but
What? No, you by yourself. I got hair today.
okay, well, oh no, I'm not totally by myself. I just don't have hair on my head. I have hair on my face, so we're in
Man,
there
I'm
together.
here, boy. You know what I'm saying? This thing, it took me a day to get this shit right. I forgot my pick though. I forgot my pick.
Oh, I got one you can borrow because it don't get much action.
Shoot, you know what I'm saying? But no, happy. I tell y'all, it took me like 5 minutes to not laugh when I came on this motherfucker. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I
Hold on, let me
added
see
you.
if I
I
can
was
get
like,
the.
man, this dude right here. I guess he ain't finna join. But anyway, yeah, we were just talking about the election
No, I
stuff and
don't look
whatnot.
right with the hat.
And we were about to go into the whole football thing, but
Trying to tell
did you hear the story I
y'all.
was telling about the lady that was in front of me?
Yeah, she high. Cause
Yes.
I'm with her though.
She's wilding.
I'm
How
with
you
her.
you and her on what?
I understand what she's saying.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you do.
Now, pause.
I'm trolling.
Stop,
I'm
stop.
trolling. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Brent,
Oh, I see you.
Look,
I think
real
the
quick, y'all.
black
I'm
one. I
about to
got
tell
the
this
black
man
one
this.
like that.
Look, I'm about to tell him this wig cut the circulation off his brain. We was about to have some
Okay, good.
problems.
hey yo, I could. Hey, no, keep it stacked though. No, Saturday they had a Halloween party at work or whatever. They had a band and shit. So I was like, I tried to come in with just nothing.
Oh, you want the 2000 boy band?
Wait, sorry. Hold on, I got
Hey,
a
if I
question.
would have, why you got that?
Right, where you going as a master of disguise?
Where you going? Where you going? White?
Bro, I was pranking some people, bro. I was pranking. I was pranking some people. This is like months ago, bro.
But no, yeah, we had a
This
party.
was
So
months ago. I was pranking some
my
people.
manager was like, "You better go get some." I was like, "I don't feel like dressing up tonight," and I was like, "All right, fuck it." So I said, "You know what? I'm gonna come back with hair." I couldn't find no black one, so I had to grow out the brown. I had two people ask me how long it took me to grow
And
this.
this,
I went with it. I said about a year.
yeah.
Obviously, they want regular.
You know what's funny that you bring that and I got this
Damn,
shit
I should
right
have
here.
came. If I would have known that, let me get the black one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
trying to
should have
tell
gave
you,
you that.
I had people weak at work. Dude was like, so somebody called me the Black Bob Ross. I could not stop laughing. That shit was funny. That was funny.
Hey, look, I could have seen Ben Wallace with some highlights, but I mean, I don't know about.
I like Ben Wallace. I like Ben Wallace. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's
Bob
Yeah.
Ross is the painter, right? What
That was
show
on
was that?
PBS.
I think it was just his show.
Yeah, it was Paint with Bob Ross or something like that.
Yeah,
I can't remember. I feel like Pitt would know.
Yeah.
You got them happy trees. Durante out there with them happy trees.
Yeah.
Did Pitt update his profile picture to you again? God damn. That boy don't miss, do it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. He didn't get it that quick, did he?
It may or may not be you, but it's hilarious because it's close enough.
Hey, Pitt, hold up.
But anyway, man, let's slide on with the show. Let's.
Oh, he didn't exit it out. Hey, Pitt, you might be Steph Curry out here. I don't know. I mean, splash.
Durante has returned
back to normal. I had to cut that shit, man. Well, I don't know how y'all deal with hair. I can't do it.
Man, I bet that thing started sweating. It's like, I gotta let this go.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, we was busy. I had to go to the bar and say, "Hey, watch my bar, be right back." I see how women feel. Take the.
Yeah, and that thing out, huh?
In the church, hey, oh, we just come on, god damn, boy.
Oh man,
Luther Vandross back. Oh no.
My man Pitch said you kind of look like Luther Vandross back when the curl wasn't quite right. That's some tough times. All right,
yo,
let's dig into these sports teams' eyes real quick, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I got time today.
I guess we'll dig into mine first.
I got time today.
Let me tell you about the Jets. We suck right now. Defense can't stop nobody. We lost to the Patriots, who couldn't beat anybody. And we lost 22-25. Because we can't stop nobody. The defense has packed it up since Robert Sala's left, and I don't know if they're coming back. So shout out to the Jets. It's looking real grim out here in these streets. All right, we can slide on past that. Brent, man, let's talk about them boys.
No, let's not slide past that. Hell no.
That was quick.
Aaron Rodgers. It won't Salah. It's Aaron, bro. They gave him Devontae. It's Aaron at this point. It's Aaron. I respect him. I respect Aaron for going out and just let me see what my leg look like. I had a conversation with somebody saying he want to try that Brady. He want that Brady love, but he getting the Paul Pierce love right now.
But you got to understand though, Durante. This really, I mean, think about it. He needed a preseason because he ain't been out there. He ain't played really in
So,
2 years. So he got to
so
get
two
straight.
things.
You know.
Number one, Byron, turn the volume down on your phone. Durante, what Aaron Rodgers got to do with this defense?
It ain't the defense show.
It ain't the defense.
It ain't the defense show.
It ain't the special teams.
It ain't the
It
special.
ain't Greg Zerline.
Oh, don't talk about Greg Zerline.
Yeah, don't do Greg like that.
Oh no.
No,
Brand
no,
has a lot of
unheard.
bad things to say. Don't jump on the
Greg-
bandwagon with Brand because he gonna back me up on this.
Well, for
No,
first
no,
off,
no.
Greg
I'm not worried
hold on,
about.
stop
I'm not
real
worried
quick.
about that.
Greg Zerline is on the waiver. He getting ready to go out. He finna be somebody else's free agent, but he ain't gonna be on my team anymore. I'm sick of it. Sick.
This man.
Hey,
out
if you
here-
want Aubrey, holler at me.
Hold on, Wes. Hold on. We got to stop the show for a minute. We can keep recording. But so Durante, what can I give you in a package deal to get Brett? Because he's the only Dallas Cowboy that's not named CD that do anything. But we'll get to that in a minute. I'm sorry, Wes. Go continue. I'm sorry.
No, all right. I think all right. What I'm getting at, and I understand what Byron said. I just want to have that conversation. That's just me throwing it out there to see how everybody feels because I see so much mixed signal with it, and it's like. I said that. I was like, man, look, y'all leave Aaron alone. And I did, Wes, before you come at me, I did say the defense kind of shaky because I got them on my team and I'm about to, but on the fantasy, he about to get the boot. But, but no, like the conversation I was having was like, I'm with Byron, give him time. But I mean, does he? Never mind. Nope, not doing it. Brent, I'm not going to do it. I guess he needs time again, so it's cool.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I gotta be petty with Wes. I'm sorry. I must be petty with Durante for just a moment. Durante, what if he, instead of them playing him the last couple of weeks, what if they put him as the emergency quarterback?
Quarterback.
Then graduate him to the backup quarterback.
We got it. He needs time.
He needs time. And then finally bring him in because it
Bring
worked
him
for
in.
Russ. I don't know what happened with Russ because my man could not score a touchdown in the preseason.
It's going to be week 15 by the time you come back. That's all he needs time. He needs time. No, I mean, overall, your team was, I mean, they not the Panthers. But a team with so much expectation going the season is just not looking too good right now. So,
Let me switch these up so I can hear you better. Hold on.
Why are you trying to hear me?
Let me switch these up so I can hear you better.
He needs time. Byron just said it. Hey, I'm with what Shannon said. How much time do you need? So when does the defense come in? When does it? Because I know a lot of these starters don't start in the preseason. How much time does your team need? Because usually, Byron has said it before, run the tape. About week 4, week 5, you know your team. You know if they're going to do this and that. But at this point, we'll see y'all in top 10 picks.
Well, we don't have those. I'm sure we gave those away. But here's the thing. I just want you to recognize that my defense has allowed more points, quite a bit more points, since Robert Saleh has left the house. And if Aaron Rodgers was scoring at this same clip that he was scoring at, the entire team was scoring at the same pace that they were scoring when Robert Saleh had the defense turned up, we would not have lost these games. Understand me here. Understand me now.
Robert Saleh.
So
but it don't matter though.
Well, what I'm saying, it doesn't matter because he got fired and he's not there anymore.
Speaking of
What
fired,
I mean, Aaron Rodgers should be having a shootout with these teams. I mean, with the team they got, so with the offense they got, they should be having a shootout. It should be close.
The games have been close.
Well,
Wes, 23 to okay. Go ahead, Brent.
Well, Wes, I got
to
to
sure?
interject. I'm with you a little bit about blame the defense, but I'm gonna tell you a stat that just blew my mind. I had to look it up because I knew we were trash, but I wanted to see. So for the season so far, despite your record, the Jets, as far as total defense, they're the number 4 total defensive team in the league. They've allowed 17 touchdowns. Their defensive yard that they're allowing a team to average is 286 a game. Comparison, just so you see, like what the Cowboys are 26th in the league. We're allowing 372 a game and 22 touchdowns. So while I would say, obviously, since the firing of Robert Saleh, perhaps
all those numbers have gotten worse. Defense was
Wes,
better.
Despite the fact, okay, so you were a top 1 or 2 defense, but you're still top 4 right now by averages. So I mean, listen,
Bro,
I'm not.
How many? You see how many points the Patriots put up?
Hold on, Wes.
You think the Patriots can put them number of points up against the Dallas defense?
Wes, they put up more. They put up more.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the Dallas defense.
We're gonna get to that in a second. They'll put up more. Are you crazy?
No, I don't.
Have you seen the Dallas Cowboys?
I've seen them a time or two.
I know I'm jumping the gun, but anyway, what I'm saying, Wes, is
y'all were next. Y'all were next. We just went back.
I know. I understand, but I just said before we close all of yours.
We go from losers to winners. My fault.
Listen. You'll have all that stuff. You'll have a series or two where your defense does their job, and then you might have a series where they get walked down. My defense ain't been able to put together 3 series in which they do their job all season long.
Yeah, and y'all got a bunch of injuries. So
I mean, well, with the exception of the opening night game against Deshaun Watson, which we come to find out this week that Jameis Winston is the answer and Deshaun Watson was the problem the whole time. But that's not here nor there.
I could, I don't like Deshaun Watson, and it's in regards to him on the field. So I mean, as a person, he's kind of questionable too, but definitely on the field. So allegedly, as a person, I don't know about that. On the field, I ain't ever thought he was that accurate. He just had people to go get him. So that's just my opinion. But anyway, shout out to my Jets. I feel like we'll be hosting some playoff watch parties because I don't think we'll be there. But Byron said that there's a lot of games left, and yeah. I said, yeah, okay, Byron. But Byron did say that.
I mean, dude, you can't win the championship week 7, week 8, man. You gotta.
I know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather be 10-1 and then have a meltdown, or be 5-5 and so you starting to find your stride?
I mean, I wish we were 5-5. Then we could talk about that. But that's not here nor there. Let's get these Cowboys. So the Cowboys went to San Francisco and they lost 24-30. Brand, talk to him.
Well,
Dale, I hope you in here too.
No. First, I
all you Cowboys fans.
No. First, I told y'all so. I told you so. Now Byron, it's weird because normally Byron is not the silver line guy. Like he's not the silver line in the cloud guy. That's normally a Wesley thing. But Byron told us last week, and y'all can run the tape, that he believed that the Cowboys had a chance to win the game.
Hey, hold on. I don't mean to.
Okay, go ahead, Durant.
No, I ain't about to say nothing. I ain't saying about the Cowboys. Yeah, where the fuck? Why y'all act like I died? I've been here. I just come in late.
They don't be here when you get here.
Man, fuck all that.
But they did have a chance though, Brent.
Okay, Byron.
What's up, Lauren?
Byron.
Damn.
The Dallas Cowboys might be the only organization that has a chance. And in real time, because y'all know in the chat, me and Durante got on it. Durante was like, I don't think, and Durante, what I tell you, I said, Mike McCarthy must have thought that the offense was, and I was concerned. I was like, Durante, I would not have used a timeout. We talked about this in real time. We're coaching better than Mike McCarthy, who's a Super Bowl winning coach. Ain't that a quinky dink?
I'll let you come back to that. So we sitting in the bar. It's like 4 other Cowboys fans. One dude was a realist. He was like, why are we using timeouts? And me and him looked, and as I'm texting it to you, he's like, we're talking about it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think you should use their timeouts, Brent. Because at that point in time, you were taking a hell of a gamble. You still had 3 minutes and some seconds on the clock with the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion. Wow. 2-minute warning. My thing is, if they would have did that, if Dak wanted to do that bullshit, then they could have had some timeouts. But you wait, be like, you know what? Y'all use your timeouts? Bet. I'm going to throw 4 incompletions. Give me 4 of them. 4 of them things. 2 of them almost interceptions.
Listen. I've been telling y'all for 2 years that there's something fundamentally wrong with this team. And yes, I know, Byron, that the 10-1 Eagles had their meltdown. But I'm telling you, if y'all had been able to find some traction last year, and I'm not trying to kick y'all down about last year, what I'm
Yeah, you
saying
good.
is it was your division to win. And by some weird thing that happened, y'all fell apart. Dallas managed on some weird miracle to beat Detroit on a last second play, and they stupidly tripped into a number one seed that they did not deserve, and Green Bay showed them in the opening round of the playoffs that they were not welcome in the playoffs. I have been saying for 2 seasons that this team isn't right. I'm glad I'm vindicated today. It's sad because I'm a Cowboys fan. It's sad. You see it on the wall back here. I turned the cup around because I didn't want to see it. It's on the cup. I don't have my wallet on me, but
Get
it's
a
on my
mason jar.
wallet.
Fuck it.
It's sad. I honestly today, I'm gonna tell you, I was so hurt. I thought about taking the stuff out of my Cowboys wallet and putting it in another wallet. I was like, I can't even trust these folks with near my money because they lose everything. They lose everything. They can't listen. The Cowboys have not won a single home game all season. Every win that they've had has been on the road and has been by the skin of their teeth. If Russell Wilson had played for the Steelers the way he played against, the Jets, we would not have won the game. I told y'all that Justin Fields just couldn't drive the ball down the field enough to score enough. One more touchdown, Dallas doesn't win that game. They are mistake prone. They are undisciplined. Lauren, I feel you about the Giants, but listen, y'all paid Daniel Jones, but you didn't pay Daniel Jones the biggest contract the quarterback has ever got. This man got $60 million. They signed this man, and he didn't even do Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins give you hope for 10, 12 weeks. He be like, oh, man, we riding high, cuz. We riding high. And then he let you down. Nah, Dak said, I'm going to get an early start on it. I'm going to let y'all down for y'all even get hope. Don't worry about it.
Don't
I don't
worry
know.
about
Atlanta
it.
looking
We
good,
got
bro.
something for you.
What'd you say,
Listen,
Byron?
Atlanta looking good, man.
Oh, okay. That's what you
Oh,
said.
okay. We'll check back in on Kirk at the end of the season. I ain't worried about it. Don't worry about that either. But listen, what I'm saying is this. Dak threw 2 interceptions before he threw 1 touchdown in that game. He was forcing the ball, and then when he started force feeding CD, Durante, didn't I tell you? I was like, you keep on force feeding CD, you're going to throw another pick. This is I'm not saying you can't ride your star players, but you got to be smart in your scheme. You can't just Dak was literally one read. He did not look anywhere else when he was going to CD. He did not scan the field and say, okay, that ain't there, that ain't there. Okay. CD at one point had 3 dudes on him. He still force fed him the ball.
I told y'all that, I don't know, a while back. He don't be looking. He be locking in and just throwing. He don't be reading the field.
That's because that seam route used to always be open. That little fade in, you cut in, or that 7, 8 yard, and then he cuts
But
in. That route is there.
he don't have a receiver to compliment him to do that anymore.
That's true.
So
That's
he
true.
can't. So now they can eyeball him the whole time. I mean, what's your tight end? Ferguson, right?
Yeah.
I wish he'd hit him more.
Who you telling?
This coming from an Eagles fan, by the way. I'm unbiased as fuck. I'm looking like, bro, Ferguson got some decent hands too, right? He ain't no wit, but he can get you a first down. Just all you need is 4 yards for 4 downs. Like that's all you need to get downfield, bro. Like but this man want to go for deep routes. I'm looking like, I thought it was a pick. The first throw, I was like, oh, that's pick. Oh my god. This dude was like, you know what? This game. I was like, dude said, this is game. This is it. Might as well go home. And 2 people walked out. It was like, yeah, we're done. I was like, yo, that's sad when they know.
My closing comment for this, and then I'll let y'all have it because now I'm done as a Cowboys fan. My closing comment is this:
I'm gonna talk about somebody.
Oh well, you can let them have it. When you were a playoff team, and you have allegedly championship aspirations, you telling me with the game on the line, and I'm not knocking his ability to catch the ball and run in space and his speed, but your best play is to throw a ball to an undersized Turpin with 2 full-size, defensive backs on him. Because, Turpin is a little dude. That's a little dude. So you going to force...
He got burners, but, I mean...
He got burners, but what he going to do when both dudes taller than him? You threw the ball... Dak threw the ball to Turpin like he was throwing the ball to Dez Bryant. That's crazy work.
All right, so couple comments we'll go through. Lauren said earlier, no one is more sad than the Giants fans. We down bad. The New York teams in general, we ain't looking so hot. Shout out Brandon's Yankees, but the New York teams in general ain't looking so hot.
Well, we got fight tonight, Wes. We got fight tonight. Don't worry.
We'll wait to the end.
Dang, my man done kicked me again. He said,
"Hey man, these New York teams ain't hitting on nothing."
I'll come back to baseball later.
And then Lauren said we let Saquon Barkley go, and for what? Y'all ain't put no value on that man. Running backs don't got no value these days, apparently.
Yeah, he doing the Eagles.
Yeah, we appreciate. We are a run team because of him now.
Yeah. Oh, facts. I love Miles Sanders, but I love some Saquon Barkley, dog.
I bet you do.
Miles is straight, but shit happens. You gotta find the contract.
From one Penn State to another Penn State.
Continue through these comments, and if you haven't already, please share, and all that good stuff. For the show, get your people in here so they can come and join the conversation. Dale agrees with you, Brent. He said you said it. I believe it is discipline that they are missing in reference to the Cowboys. He also said, I really want to like Dak, and I do as a person, but dang, he is no better than Romo under pressure. And Lauren said we always got to wait to the end. You got that right. Don't set yourself up for high expectations.
Nah, listen, Dale. I'm gonna hit you one harder than that, Dale. At least Tony throw the ball down the field. If it's gonna get picked, it's almost like a punt. It went way on down the field. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's pitiful. $60 million.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All these quarterbacks, all these people that got paid, they seem to be laying eggs now. It's wild, and we might talk about that later.
Got Daniel Jones paid and Saquon for cheaper than that. Isn't that crazy?
It is wild.
Well,
all right, Durante, what you want to say?
And got you a decent receiver.
Ain't about the Eagles. I want to double back. If your boy Diggs will put in some effort, maybe y'all will be fine on defense too, Brent. But nobody wants to talk about that.
Well, no.
These Cowboys fans
about it for 3 seasons. You and I.
I've been saying it. I've been saying that he's not the top 5 corner that these Cowboys fans will put him up to be. But then you cuss our reporter because he calls you out on making a play that when you look back, you are jogging on the play because you're waiting for 2 other people to come from downfield to make the tackle because you don't want to. Yeah, great effort. Best corner in the league from what these Cowboys fans say to me. Dude won't text me back now because I said, hey, Diggs in the news, is it for good or is it for bad? Nobody want to talk to me now. I've been saying it for years, bro. I've been saying it for years, dog. Diggs just because he gets picks does not mean you can get 10 picks and give up 1,000 yards to the whole season. Yeah, you're a good corner. You're a great corner.
We know how he gets what he gets.
We didn't tell you.
And mind y'all, and another thing, my fault, Brent. But another thing, San Francisco had some injuries too because Brent brought that up. San Francisco had some injuries too, and Purdy didn't look that good either because honestly, sorry, Brent, I'm about to say this, but they could have put up 40 on y'all if he wouldn't have missed a dig route and he wouldn't have overthrown can't call his name on a route.
There's a reason why you probably go ahead.
Well, no, go ahead. Say.
I was gonna say they got the Water Boys out there playing. I don't know who you're talking about, but I mean, at wide receiver, who they got out there? These streets?
All right, so Byron's Lions. Well, I need you. Anyway, so
they ain't there.
Next man up is all I'm saying. But regardless of the fact, they could have put up 40. Both teams had injuries. It's just no excuse. Dallas is looking like the Panthers with a winning record. Just being honest.
We still got a losing record.
With a better record. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. I take that. Okay, I don't disagree. And you know what the crazy part about it is? And listen, you talked about Diggs, right? I referenced
stupid.
with Dale is to put it up there, West. I'll read it after I say this.
Oh, I guess it's up on the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I'll read it out loud in a second, but I'll just say this. So we talked about discipline. Go back to the postseason last year. What did D. Lawrence tell us? His quote was, "We were tired." So you're in the postseason with a chance to win and find yourself in an NFC championship game. And one of your best defensive players up front says in an interview, quote, "We were tired." Now, listen, I'm not saying they won't tire. That's not the point. You are paid athletes, and allegedly you're proud of the star on the side of your helmet, right? Allegedly. You would think with an opportunity with home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and last season you were pretty tough at home. And over prior to this year, you were pretty tough at home overall after they built Jerry's World after the first inaugural season. But no, you're tired. The Dallas Cowboys, from the management upstairs with Jerry Jones to Mike McCarthy to Mike Zimmer, all the way down to the players that play on the field. The star players are supposed to be the leaders in the locker room. Everybody got an excuse, but don't nobody want to do their job.
You know, it's some people that's about to lose their job. Go ahead on and hit Dale's comment,
Okay,
Gray's
so
comment, and Dale's other comment.
Okay, so Dale said Diggs came in wearing high heel boots and skinny jeans to the game. More worried about the image than the game. Gregory said that yes,
boots is nasty. That's nasty work.
Gregory said yes, Dak is stinking it up, but the play calling is simply awful. Not only is the play calling awful, Gregory, but the schematics of the plays are awful because you don't move enough defensive players to actually get somebody open, so you force feed the ball. And then Dale said, "Bring Malik to Dallas." Malik being Malik Willis.
Might as well. Shit.
I don't think that's gonna work out for y'all.
They got Trey Lance. They got Trey Lance. Trey Lance been sitting long enough. He should start now.
Wes,
cool.
I'm not tall enough. My arm ain't big enough. At this point, I might be a better starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys.
The way me and Brett coached in the comments, I'm ready. I'm waiting for them to call me. Me and Brett, hey, $6 million between both of us.
Right.
I feel like if Dallas gets a win between either us or the Commanders, I think that'll spark the season.
Byron,
and vice versa, and vice versa too. Like, you know, so our season will tell a lot if we get a win with either y'all or them.
Y'all gonna beat us both times, bro, and so is the Commanders.
I feel like it'll be a lot closer, man. I don't know.
It's a rivalry game. Y'all gonna have
it's a rivalry, bro. That'll spark your team. That'll give you the
let me
the energy you need to get across.
What, Byron? What did I tell you at the start of the season? You told me I was sounding hurt. I was sounding like a lady. You said you sound hurt. I'm tired of my Super Bowl being this division. I'm tired of it. You should not be my Super Bowl. They are professionals. They are multimillionaires. I'm tired of. Listen, no offense to Philly. I respect y'all. Y'all are a top tier organization. You rebuilt your team in the offseason.
Not to some people.
Well, I can't help them. I know y'all had a rough year last year after you went 10-1 and things started falling apart. You went back to the drawing board, brought in pieces. You redesigned the team. Y'all got a shot again this year to make some noise. My problem is I'm tired of y'all being our Super Bowl. I'm glad we have good competition in the division. But I'm tired of that being the metric by which the Dallas Cowboys measure success this season. Oh, we beat Philadelphia once. Cool. Philadelphia went to the Super Bowl. What did you do, Dallas? We went home in the first round.
Hey, Graham said Cowboys won.
But that'll give you the spark you need, though. I feel like a win between the two teams, I think that'll give a spark.
Byron, you'd be sick. If somehow, some way we managed to beat y'all, you'd be sick. You'd be like,
but it'll spark y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? So, of course I would. Of course I would.
I was about to say, Byron, what? Oh, hold on. Hell no. Fuck that. Byron, shut up. Why you sitting here trying to hype them up right now? Yeah, it's gonna spark.
I'm not hyping, bro. I'm just being a realist, bro. That's just how it is.
I'll let you live.
It's funny, when we clash, the winner of that game, if they're doing bad, it's like it turns around that season. If the team was already rolling, then they legit. That's kind of like the testing boundary. You know, it's just like y'all play better with us against us than any other team. Like, I don't know what it is. It just.
If it was a normal season, Byron, I give you that. I'm gonna just say this, and then I'm gonna let y'all have it. Here's two things with it. One, the roles are reversed. The Giants have become the Commanders. We have become the Giants. The Commanders, I don't know if they're y'all or if they're us, but at any rate, we switch roles. The division is switched roles except Philly. Philly is the only thing that might be consistent in this division. We are the Giants from like last year or a year before last.
Yeah.
No,
And
yeah, y'all Giants from year before last. No, last year.
last year.
All
Year
right,
before last, they made the playoffs.
They made the playoffs. We listen.
Barely, but made the
A
playoffs.
whole lot gonna have to go wrong for a lot of different teams for Dallas to find a way in. And yes,
Yeah.
Byron, before you say it, I know it's early in the season, but I would say this: by now in the season, I'm not saying a random event can't trigger something, but Dallas has been blown out in several of their games at home. There is something schematically wrong with the team. Like when we got hot last year, like you said, we were kind of struggling, but we hit a spark game, like you said, and but there were pieces that let you know the Cowboys were hanging around. The defense was responsive, the offense was sluggish. You had one part of the ball you need to fix, but the other part was fine. You don't have consistency on either side of the ball at this particular juncture. So the team is adrift. So, okay, they get a
Yeah.
little moral victory against y'all. I just don't know schematically if the team is at a point that, okay, we get a little hype. Okay, we feeling ourselves. Do we have the schematics in place to build a run to get back into the postseason? I just can't see it this year.
yeah,
Yeah. I
y'all
mean,
in
that was
trouble.
like us with the Chiefs. I think as soon as we beat the Chiefs, we start chilling because I'm like, if that's the best team and we beat them, then you know, so you don't have to get up to face nobody. If you beat the best team,
Look, man, Cowboys in trouble right now, and my eyes, it's not looking good for them. We gonna have host a playoff party together. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be watching, but it's gonna be great.
I got the Tostitos.
That's a bet.
man, it's only week 7, 8. Who we at? Week 8,
This week 9.
week 9. All right, so
Let me
we at
guess.
week
Give
9.
them a couple more weeks. We'll see what happens. Maybe by Thanksgiving, Cowboys will be all right.
They
All
finna
right.
lose every game between now and Thanksgiving. I
So
guarantee.
Gregory says the Cowboys won't end the season at 500, and Dale says he feels like the play calling is poor. All right, now let's slide on over and let's get to these Eagles, so y'all can talk about that real
Pour
quick.
my yak.
Not Shannon Sharp.
Pour my yak real quick. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So the Eagles,
with my cigar.
the Eagles went to Cincinnati and beat the Bengals 37-17. So my resident Eagles fans, Durante and Byron, starting with Durante, talk to me.
Why I gotta start?
You got the props and the drinks, so talk to me.
You're right. No, keep it stacked though. 37-17, that's a good win. Somebody had all day to tell me it was garbage time. I said, I'm sorry, we were tied 17-17.
Whoa.
Garbage time is if we were down and started coming back up. But anyway, shut up, Dale. But I mean, we look fine. Jalen's getting back into form. It looks like Super Bowl form a little bit. I ain't gonna curse it.
Whoa,
But you know,
whoa! You look aggressive there.
that's I just said I'm not gonna curse it. I just said that.
Whole lot of dip on the chip, baby.
Yeah,
Everybody else can say something, but I say too
that
much.
that shot must have been aggressive.
That shot was aggressive. Hold on. Shit burning. Nah, I mean defense. Shut up. Defense actually looked decent. Like we got pressure, and the rookies played their ass off. Like QM is that boy. His stats for the last against like big receivers, like I mean Drake London is considered Atlanta's big receiver. He held him to 28 yards when he's on his side. He held Jamar Chase to 17 yards on his side. And that's saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say that's a corner right there where you can hold your opponent. If he score, it's gonna happen. Jamar Chase got 58 yards. We held him to 58 yards touchdown. It's Jamar Chase. Like, I mean, I'm happy that he just got that 58. Gave pressure to Burrow. I mean, we look better. We're looking better, but we're not quite there yet. I did go overboard with the whole Jalen Super Bowl form, but we're not there yet. So
Byron?
got a long way to go.
I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jalen gonna have to put in some more time to play a little cleaner football. You know, he's been playing clean these last three games. If he stays like that, then it's different. I think he was hurt last year, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But if he plays clean, I don't see. I mean, once we get a playoff, if we get the first round by, I can't see nobody beating us
Mm.
with Barkley playing the way Barkley's playing.
Yeah,
Because I think
Barkley playing
then we're
like
gonna key in on getting him the ball. I mean, man, you got the workhorse, man. Just block. You know what I'm saying? We got one of the best lines, man. Just let Barkley do his thing. And I think we're not trying to show too much of the playbook right now. So our offense is kind of like last year, but I think Kellen Moore has more plays, and we had better. We had some flashes of some different plays. I think they're gonna sprinkle those in, but I think for the most part we're just out gritting teams now
yeah.
with the
So
ball.
that's
Because now we're just a run team. So that's a good thing.
That was a good win for y'all. That was a real good win for y'all.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, let people tell it. Well, Bengals ain't looking good this year. Bengals put themselves on this pedestal that they're gonna be back and everything like that. So, and they're a good team on paper. They are a good team.
yeah.
They're just
They
missing.
nearly
I
beat
ain't
the
gonna lie.
Chiefs and the Ravens.
I ain't gonna
So
lie.
was
They
no, it's the Chiefs.
they need they shouldn't have got rid of Jesse Bates. That boy playing ball in Atlanta. That boy balling out there. And I don't know. I
I
I'm gonna still stick with like just staying consistent. I don't want to curse it. I know I was bullshitting on Jalen looking like Super Bowl, but I don't want to curse it. We just
And I'm
look good.
glad we got see that secondary look a whole lot different once we got them, some that young blood in there.
That's what I
The
was
Gene
saying. And
playing good.
yeah,
QM,
and
like I
the
said,
Gene making that, yeah.
Q's the best pickup we done had at cornerback since Lito and
Sheldon
Shepard and
Brown.
all of Sheldon Brown. He
Yeah.
the best corner we done had by far. Asante, but he didn't get drafted by us. But he the best corner, and this is only 7 game sample size. And he's the best so far. I
Like
mean,
I said, those that's saying a lot. You can hold like Jamar
yeah.
Chase, Drake London,
He got the
some of
speed.
the
He the
some of the
speedster we need.
yeah,
We needed that speedster that can stay with the ball. See now, CD Lamb can't just do a cut in route and score every time.
right.
That's he was only doing one route and killing us.
Yeah, literally. But I mean, now I mean, of course, he's going to see some other stuff come at him because he's a rookie. They're going to put everybody against him, but he's holding his own. I'm like I said,
Yeah,
all I ask is just hold your own. I'm not,
yeah,
you know, I don't need you to have a dig season when I just need you to have enough ability. If the ball in the air, you can get rid of that butterfly in your stomach. Like, oh snap, I'm gonna play this. Just play the ball. Just
yeah. But
play
he
what
plays
you know.
in phase.
Yeah,
Diggs plays out phase, so he's looking for the pick. He's trying to bait you to throw to him.
that boy just, I'm gonna
So
lock you
it's
down. You just
way
not getting the
different.
ball. He's like, I'm gonna just shout at you. I don't give a damn
Yeah,
about this pick. You not getting the ball. I like that. And Gene, for him, he's a good tackler. Like, he's a great tackler because
yeah.
Jamar is
See,
not
we needed that.
small. Yeah,
We needed that somebody who can tackle. It's like having like a linebacker, kind of like Jenkins was for us.
yeah, Malcolm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we
Because
needed
well,
that.
that's Blankenship. I like Blankenship too. Blankenship can tackle too. We
Yeah.
got all the white boys. We out here.
Well, shout out to the Eagles defense and the work that they putting in.
Gang.
Y'all continue y'all's favor, and that's real good for y'all.
Well,
We
I,
look
I,
forward to more. And Brent, what you about to say?
This is
I was just
it's
gonna
definitely
add this in
defense we talked
closing.
about.
I want to give you a tale of two different teams just for comparison. The Philadelphia Eagles are the seventh best defense in the league this year. They've only allowed 13 touchdowns. They give up on average about 300 yards a game. So they're the seventh best total defense, and they are the eighth best total offense. They have scored 20 touchdowns. They average 367 yards a game. So they are top 10 in both defense and offense. That tells me they're a solid team. I mean, is
Mm-hmm.
there still work to do? Yes.
Yeah,
The key is staying healthy and being consistent. But if they stay healthy and be consistent, boy, that's a monster right there.
the only bad stat I got is we haven't scored in the first quarter since the Tampa game last year. No, the
Nobody
the
care about that.
Giants
No,
Nobody
the
care about
last
that.
game. The last
yeah, the
game of the
last
season
game
was
since the Giants game.
no, that was the
So
Cardinals game with Julio.
that we
I think
haven't
Julio.
scored.
Yeah, the last
No,
time,
last game of the
but I
season
don't
was
count that.
Giants. But no, I'm just saying it's a weird stat. But then they said we're top five in points since that game. We're top five,
Well,
top six, something like that in points
But that won't really
There are a
matter
lot of
though.
irrelevant. There are so many irrelevant stats out there that make no sense that people get
Yeah,
paid just to go
they
find.
trying to put that in. You know,
Because
what I'm saying he's
Don't
just
care
trying to
about
put that
that.
in the player's head.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
go with the
here's
game plan.
yeah.
We
I'm
scored
like
on our
that.
first possession. That's all that matters.
Shoot.
yeah.
and here's the thing. This is the
No,
other
our
piece
first
I get.
possession coming in the first quarter, so we're not
Yeah,
scoring in the first
well,
quarter.
hold on. I got you, Durante. Hold on, but here's what
Yeah, but it
matters.
can leak over to the
Well,
second quarter.
yes,
15
but
fucking minutes.
hold on, Durante, relax. I got
I'm
Byron. I
Bro,
got
go
you.
check it.
Let me help you. Hold on. It doesn't matter offensively how you start as long as you don't turn the ball over. Is your defense keeping the other team from putting the game out of reach? Because
Yeah.
you could not score in the first quarter, but if the other team is only coming away with 3 or 7, that's a manageable deficit that you can
Yeah.
come back and over. You would be problematic if y'all don't score in the first quarter and a team get up on y'all by 2 or 3 scores. Now you're in trouble because it changes y'all's offense. Y'all then have to not be able to lean on the run. You have to start opening it up because you got to get back in the game in theory. But like you finish well, so to me, I don't buy into that. Like, let's just run the offense. It's working. It's working. You're winning games. If it ain't broke, don't go trying to fix it. I think y'all are in a good place because defensively, y'all's defense is doing its job, which means there's not a ton of pressure on the offense. Y'all can go out there and execute y'all stuff and don't have to worry about, playing a lot from behind, which is a problem for Dallas too because they get behind. Except this week, which they had a halftime lead and then blew, but whatever.
All right. Well, we ain't gonna let you sog on them Cowboys too bad, Brand. We gonna slide on. I'm gonna give you something else to talk about, which you can have some passion on. It's our next little sports story. Man, what they do to your boy D Wade, Brand? Talk to me, dog.
Well, first off, let's give the people some education.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Let's let's
Nope.
well,
Nope.
okay, first, hold on before we trash it. The Dwayne Wade himself
I saw
and the Miami Heat organization have put so Dwayne Wade has approved it every step of the way. I agree with y'all that it doesn't like Dwayne Wade. It looked like Debo Wade, because it definitely do not look like Dwayne.
Not biting.
But
Not biting.
But that being said, the man's statue is there. It is the one he picked out. It's the one he signed off on. It'll be the one I'll take a picture in front of in a couple weeks.
I hope they fix his face by then. What?
They're not, Wes, because I just
Little
told
humble
you. Wes,
flex, but it's
hold
okay.
on.
I heard
Pause,
what you said.
Pause,
I heard what
pause.
you said.
Wes, let's act. Okay, I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna use a work term. Let's actively listen.
I'm listening. I heard what you said.
The man
Ooh.
whose image, is outside, said that was the image he approved.
The devil's a liar.
Per hit, Durante, listen.
Brand, that statue look more like Durante than it do D Wade.
Why he had
But
to do
that's
you
the
like
angle, though, Wes. That's the angle. I think if you was there in front of it, it look way different. It's just sometimes the angle you take it can look different.
And
I'm
if you
pulling
look
up.
at,
I don't even give a fuck. I'm about to do it live and rest. I'll be back. Fuck this shit.
I guarantee you get right up on it. It looks probably just like him.
I'm gonna go in. Well, we'll test that theory, Byron. Don't worry, I got y'all.
Yeah.
But here's the other piece, Wes. To me, I don't disagree to that. But like, if you go and look at the sketch, because today the Heat actually put out a thing themselves. You can actually see the video where there's before they poured all the molten iron to make him, you can see there's a sketch of him standing on the table. And you can see kind of with the eyes, like Byron said, with the eyes and the way his face is kind of scrunched up, you can see what they're going for. Now, did they get a little happy-handed with my man's jawline? Yes, and then his head is extra big, so he looked like whatever a kin version of a Bratz doll would be. I guess it's a Jerome doll. I don't know, but that being said, my man signed off on it. So if he signed off on it, they're not gonna fix the face, West, because that's the statue he wanted to be in front of the building. So I will go and I will simply look at the statue. I'll definitely go take a picture in front of the statue. I might even bring. I'll be wearing Jimmy for the night, like the jersey, but I might have to bring one of my D-Wade jerseys to throw on just so I can take a photo out with my man's. But the man said that's what he want, Wes. That's what he want. It's the house he built, so I'm gonna go with D-Wade.
Brand, the best thing about that statue is the uniform. That looks authentic.
I don't. I've never seen a statue that looked just like somebody unless it was like colorful.
I mean, I don't disagree. I think that when you cast that mold, but bro, this is rough. like I
Yeah,
said,
when you have somebody features like their skin tone and everything, it looks different. That's not his skin tone, so it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't pop to me. Like, but if it had his skin tone, it probably would look just like him.
I don't
Because
know.
if I mean your skin tone goes with your features, man. Like you
You
can't
you
even
you
see
you
his
said
features.
you look at that man's jawline. Look at the statue's jawline, and then look at D Wade jawline. Boy,
That's
thing
sculpted, I guess, man. He ain't gotta look just like him, man.
it
It's
don't.
him. You see Miami 3, don't you? That's all you need to know.
It'll say D
I
This
Wade.
need.
guy's be so picky,
Oh,
man.
And the other piece about it is, I felt that way at first, Byron, as a fan, but the moment I understood that D Wade was straight with it, the moment he was like, no, I picked this, y'all. Like, this is what then I was like, okay, I'm a fan, and yes, it doesn't look like Dwayne Wade like in my mind, but my feelings don't matter. It's his accomplishment.
That's
He's
his
the
shit, yeah.
three-time NBA champ. He's a 13-time All-Star. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm just a fan. So, I mean, while it don't look like him to me, my man is happy with it. It's his accomplishments. It's his house. Wes, I get what you're saying. Yeah, personally, do a little no, but the man said that's what he wanted. He's happy with it. He like it. I love it. I don't know.
y'all pay me no mind. Shout out to D Wade, Alonzo Mourning, and a bunch of other Heat players that are out there with the number 3-0.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the Shaq one because it's gonna be good. The big Aristotle is getting one too, y'all. I just want y'all to know my man's is getting one too. So I can't wait to see Shaq's in Miami.
Well, I assume that is probably gonna look a little bit more like Shaq. This one look a lot like Shaq. So I mean, hey, Kelvin, right on time, Kelvin. He said that's Alonzo Mourning, ain't it?
Shit, the Magic one don't look like Magic.
It's a few of them out there. There's a few of them out there looking at the suspect.
But you can tell by the way he's doing the hook. You know what I'm saying? It kind of looks like him. Is that Magic one or is that Kareem's?
That should be
Kareem's in
Kareem,
LA.
right?
Kareem's in LA.
Kareem got the hook. But I'm not trying to correct you, and I'm trying to just stick to where we're going right here with this one right here. I mean, we know it's the D Wade pose. He claiming Miami. I get it. This is him, but yeah, I think he more approved the pose than the head, man. That's tough.
You gotta see it in up close, bro. I think
Well,
hey man, we're gonna have boots on ground, so you know what I'm saying he gonna tell us everything.
we'll get the boots on the ground. Durante, what you got to say? I mean, yeah.
Well, hold on,
I ain't
real quick.
talking to you,
I'm gonna be petty over my soft flex. Listen, I'm gonna hit y'all boys up when we get there because I'm gonna get over there early. So if y'all ain't busy, I'm gonna hit y'all up with the video. I'm gonna hit y'all up live so y'all can see it.
Yeah.
That way, if y'all want to be like, check this angle, check that angle, I'll move around so we can look at this thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I got y'all.
Shout out, D Wade.
Anyway you look at the angle,
Or D Brame. I don't know which one we're gonna call
it. Any way you look at the angle, it's just like Wesley neck. We still can tell that he ain't got no fucking neck. So you keep doing this way, that way, it's just skip marks right here because fuck him. Anyway.
Yeah. Actual facts.
Shit, I don't look like that fucking statue. That statue like Morpheus. You want the red pill or the blue pill? Fuck y'all. Shit, you're trying to play me. I was trying to be fucking nice. All right? Dwayne Wade is a Hall of Famer, one of the best to do it through Miami, one of the best to do it in the NBA. They gave him a raggedy ass statue, and he even looked at like, these niggas fucked up, but it's cool. Like, but he said, this is the one I wanted. So here we are. They gave him a big, at least they gave him a big one. They gave Iverson a goddamn Kit Kat. Like, shit.
Well, this is true.
So at least they gave him they love that man. Like the fuck. They looked at Iverson like, yo, you done so much for us, but here you go. I mean, they gave him a trophy. A trophy. They gave him a statue. But damn.
Yeah, it's a statue, all right. Mm-hmm.
So
hey man, shout out to all the legends that are getting recognized with their statues, whether they look like them or whether they're the right size or not, it's irrelevant. At least they're getting recognized for their achievements with their franchises.
They ain't gonna have enough clay to make Shaqs. They ain't have enough clay. No, they might.
Correction, that's Zion you talking about. Don't talk about Shaq like that. They're making
Hey yo.
We'll see when we see, I guess.
We absolutely will. All right. Well, anyways, sliding down past that, we got our D-Way statue, and like I said, I ain't got no words for that one. Other than that, before we get out of here, Byron, did you go try that chicken Big Mac? You said you're going to
No,
film us
I
this week.
didn't. I didn't. Chicken Big Mac? No, I didn't. I didn't.
Sit here and try with y'all.
The E. coli got him scared. My man ain't going over with the E. coli yet.
Well,
Sit
Dirty
here and
Bro,
Dirty
I
try.
forgot
Don
all
set that
about it.
up.
To be honest with you.
It seemed like Dirty Don messed around and cursed the old Mickey D. So it is what it is. What were you about to
Yeah.
say, Durante?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ain't nobody loving it right now.
Shoot,
Hey,
they got it on like a discount on the app. Shit, I check it out then.
It might be. Shoot, they might have that buy one get one for all we know.
Hold
I
on,
cannot
I
see
check it.
myself. They
I'll
want
check
fucking $15 for a meal at McDonald's is crazy. Shit, man, we used to pay $5. I just can't see myself doing it.
It is wild. It's the Big Mac is the biggest ripoff in general because they giving you like McDouble patties. All you get is an extra piece of bread and some
Yeah,
sauce.
some sauce is it.
And it's like double the price.
The
They say
bun is
this
different.
your last chance, Byron, to holler at him. They say it's your last chance, bro.
Mm.
Oh, it's going out.
It's going out. Yeah. Well, listen.
Cause
They
that
can't
shit
keep.
trash. Probably I ain't eating that.
Well,
When
I
is it?
told
When
you it
is
was
it?
trash.
Let me see if it gives a date. Let's see. It doesn't give a date, but it will let you order it now. So it's still
Okay,
able.
when is that Krabby Patty thing over with?
Oh well,
Or the Wendy's one?
that ain't, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That ain't too special either. Though I didn't get the shake with that, so I don't know. I ain't tried that.
So it's a shake that's with it?
Yeah, it's like a pineapple under the sea. It's like a vanilla frosty with pineapple at the bottom, or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Little pineapple piece, but I ain't get that. So, but it exists. I did try it, but it ain't nothing. To me, it ain't nothing special. Just like a Dave single with some special sauce, my opinion. But I said I may try it again to see if it made the sauce taste a little better, and may try the frosty. I'll report back if I do that. But anyways, all
Yeah, it
right,
wasn't
y'all.
special then.
What we
Well,
gonna
oh, go ahead, Durante. What you
you
about to
about to
ask?
close out? No more.
Yeah, I'm about to close out. What you gonna ask though? Go ahead, brother.
No, I was gonna say other thing too. I'm not gonna say names, so hopefully you understand what I'm saying. But when we gonna actually discipline and talk to people that like to show off what they like to vote for and say shit to them? When we gonna start doing that?
What are you talking about? Oh, what was that? Who did that?
That was
Who?
in
Somebody
Brian's
on San
game.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh,
When we
Bosa.
when we
Man,
gonna
yeah, that's a
start? When we
real
gonna
good
start?
question.
This is.
Because,
I don't give a damn about politics. I really could care less.
hey,
But
if you
what
want to
I
get
don't
into it,
like,
I
but
won't go
what
do it
I
because we could be here for a while. But let's go. All right.
but
For
what I
those of y'all that don't know, Bosa on the team decided to put his political aspirations on the field by breaking out a hat that didn't nobody necessarily want to see. But the same team had a quarterback that all of a sudden had to disappear from the game for silently protesting. My man, but Bosa can go up here and put his political aspirations on the screen and for everybody to see, and nothing said about that.
Mm.
That's what we're
Well,
talking about.
well, now
I think what I'm
I had to be
frustrated
petty.
about is
Oh, go ahead,
I think
Durante.
what I'm more frustrated about is that year nobody tells him, hey, just shut up and sack. Nobody says, hey, just shut up and throw the ball. But it's okay for this. It's cool when they do it,
Yeah,
but it sucks when we do it. So
yeah.
It's
that's my whole thing. I don't give a fuck about politics. I can care less.
it's
People know that. But
it's
I just hate that part.
it,
That part of it. Keep that
it's
shit out of sports. That's all I ask.
it's worse than that. And I'm not getting into the politics of it, Durante. It's worse than that. Colin Kaepernick was taking a knee, not. I mean, they turned it into a political thing, but because some cops, bad cops, were
Mhm.
abusing their authority and killing unarmed black men in America. It wasn't about Democrat, Republican, and it wasn't about who we're voting for. It was we need social justice so that the laws are applied evenly for everyone. No one should be afraid that that an officer of the law is going to kill you when they've already got you mostly relatively in custody. So it's not even so they had a problem because someone that was black stood up for other black people being innocently, I mean, and I'm not saying these people sometimes were doing criminal acts, but being killed basically in cold blood because these people weren't fighting back with weapons and whatnot. So it was a problem then, but we can get on television and put on a hat that says who we're voting for in a post game scene at the end of a game. But I told y'all early in the season that there's some weird stuff happening in San Fran anyway because C-Mac didn't invite none of his. So I tried not to make it about race, but I got to. C-Mac didn't invite really any of his black teammates on the team that he's currently on or previous teams to his wedding. But he went out there and got Greg Olson and brought him out there. Old Dusty Greg Olson that worked for Fox, he brought him out there. And every other white player you
even
can think
Cam
of.
Newton was like, because C-Mac was like, I mean, he said, yeah, I text you. He was like, I ain't changed my number, so I don't know. You sure? You know what I'm saying? He was like, maybe that was a whole thing, but Cam just let it go. He was like, I'm not gonna do that because I actually like C-Mac. Maybe he did forget. I'm not gonna get into it. I could tell he didn't want to push that issue, but I know the way Cam is, he could have. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the shit that you see in sport. I just want to enjoy sports. I know we talk trash about. Let me back up because that's not gonna make sense. I know we come at the whole thing about politics and everything. They can talk about it. That's not my forte, but I don't like when religion and stuff like that is getting bashed, but by certain people, but other people can do it. That's my whole thing. I
Yeah,
know
but
we
it's
ain't
his
trying to make
wedding
about
though.
race.
He can invite who he want to
I ain't
invite to
talking
his
fuck
wedding.
that wedding. I ain't talking about the wedding. I'm talking about just in general. Yeah, he
Nah,
can
but
invite
no,
whoever he
hold
wants, but I'm
on,
talking about in
Durante.
general.
No, hold on. But Byron, that's the point. That's the point. I got to say it, and it's crazy coming from the half white boy. For so long, for generations, we have had to put up with, it's his wedding. He can do it's the optics. And that's why that bum got the Madden curse now. He probably won't play this season with his raggedy behind. But it's not even just that, Byron, because he didn't just attack. It's not even sliding black people out the way. Hold on. It's not even sliding black people out the way. That's bad enough, right? So his wife made a comment about what her wedding dress was, which is cool. Like, you wear a wedding dress, that's cool. She took shots at women who didn't cover up for their wedding. And then C-Mac them had to do a little PR dance after the fact. So that's not a race thing. They are systematically, they are brainwashed. They'll tell us that if we want to do things, and I don't mean black people, I mean just people in general, if you wanted to wear a sleeveless wedding gown, so you covered up or whatever is tasteful for you as a woman, C-Mac's wife attacked them. C-Mac didn't invite no black people to his wedding. See, Byron, you the black person that said we got to get together and collude together as black people and be together. This man excluded. But now listen, you said it's his wedding. Who blocking for him? There's some black dudes up front blocking for him. But it's all gravy. It's all gravy when they do it. It's all gravy. It's all cool. And I'm not knocking white people because I know we got a lot of good white people that just believe in equality and want people to do better. But no, at some point, we got to call it what it is, Byron, because, listen, I'm tired of living in a world where I'm a second-class citizen in a place I'm born, pay taxes in, just like they do, and just simply because I got melanin in my skin, I'm less than? Bump that. If I was a quarterback of a team, I'm a black guy, and I invite my white teammates that block for me, guess what's going to happen in the first game of the next season? I'm getting blown up. But you don't see Trent Williams them letting them get blown up like that, do you? No, because we take it, because that's what we do. I'm not saying we got to be violent, but sometimes you got to let people know, hey, man, listen, it ain't cool. So, Nick Bosa, you ain't never got to ever worry about me worrying about you. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you because I don't believe in that as a Christian. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. But if your career don't turn out none, if you don't never win no Super Bowl, it'll be good for me because you know what? People like you, people who grandstand and are not aware of their surroundings and grandstand for stupid, idiotic reasons, people like C-Mac who exclude people. Yes, it's wedding, it's his day. Sure, cool. It's a private event. Fine. But you got teammates and they're supposed to be your boys.
Supposedly.
So if C-Mac don't win a Lombardi trophy, good. He ain't gonna win one no way because his coach can't close. But that ain't my business.
So
But
Okay,
no,
so
Byron, no, Byron. Listen, I'm not letting it slide. I'm tired of letting it slide. I'm tired of letting it slide. We let them slide for everything. And the one time we put them on notice, you gonna come up here. Oh, it's his wedding. I don't care. It's this fool's wedding. I don't care who Nick Bosa's voting for. But you know what I do care about? I care about the inconsistency of this media. I care about the inconsistency of this society that puts up with foolishness. But when we have a real cause to stand up for, we turn into cowards. Every single one of us. Republican, Democrat, black, white. We pick and choose when we want to be cowards.
Hey, Martin Luther, is that you? Shit. That boy
no, that ain't Martin Luther. That's
That boy-
X. That's the
That's
X getting
X.
in.
What about
I'm excited.
Right. Fuck that. I'm tired of this. Tired of
I'm
this.
excited.
I'm tired of
But
Yeah.
this.
bro,
Listen,
here's the thing. This is my only beef, and I had somebody talk to about this. We'll talk about this. Okay, I'm black, so I have to invite a white person from work if you know. What I'm saying, if I have a wedding,
no. But let me
so
ask
I
you.
mean it's
No.
his workplace.
Hold on.
It's not
Let me
his
ask you.
home. Those are not his homeboys. It's his workplace.
So let me ask you another question, Byron. I get it. It's his workplace. That's fine. I can get that. Um,
Real,
you ain't got.
real.
You
Hold
ain't
on.
got. You ain't.
Wait.
Okay.
Hold that thought. I just gotta say something. For anybody that's still listening, I want y'all to understand. Please comment. This is not a. This is a safe space because I like talking about. I don't mind talking about stuff like this because it's a real thing in our society that some people like to ignore. So please comment, share. This is a safe space. It's nothing. We ain't coming at you wrong because I love all people. I don't care what color you are. But what's not going to happen is if you're disrespected by any race. Honestly, just being honest. Because I mean, there is racism out here, and some people don't want to say it. But I'm gonna go ahead and say even our own kind is racist too.
I
But
never said it wasn't.
So
I didn't say that to you. I'm just saying
well,
that to
No,
you.
no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just
well,
I didn't
saying.
hold
say,
on.
I'm just saying.
And let
I
I'm
me.
didn't
not
say
Hold
saying
that
on.
to you. I was
you
just
said it or you said it.
I
And
was
let me
just
give you
making a
this.
statement for people to be comfortable and understand that this is a topic that people say is touchy, but if you have some type of like, what is it, like mediator, which that's why Wes is being quiet, because if we get out here, he'll shut us down. We can talk about it. But Brant's right. This is a real thing in this society that people love to ignore.
And Byron, I want to address something you asked. So about the coworker. No, you don't have to invite your coworker. But let me tell you, as the only person in so far, now if y'all get married, I'd love to see what y'all guest list look like. Hopefully, I make y'all's list. Okay, so shout out to y'all's future weddings. I hope I make
Make
a
the
list.
half
Okay?
side.
That's fine.
Durante
That's
said
fine.
I ain't gonna make. I won't make
That's
the
fine.
No,
list.
That's
Wes
fine.
not
That's
making
fine.
it.
Hold
Fuck
on.
him.
I want to say this as a person who had a wedding,
Ain't
not
no
just
that.
counting my not just counting my family members. My guests was a mixed bunch of people. There were black people, there were white people, some related to me, some not related to me. There was Hispanic, all kinds of people, right? Because I know different kinds of people, right? And typically, and I'm not saying you have to have a wedding one way or another, but listen, you go through and you look at the people that came to my wedding, there's different shades. We look like America, okay? We look like, again, those people didn't work with me or nothing like that. These were people I knew personally in my life that came to my wedding. I mean, this ain't a humble brag. I'm just saying the church was kind of small. Standing room. So people was up against the walls. So when I got up front
Yeah.
and I looked back, people up around, white people, black people standing against the walls, kin people, non-kin people standing up against. So I'm seeing a cascade of people, a kaleidoscope of different skin
A
tones,
melting pot.
different
I
colors,
love it.
a melting pot. Okay, flash forward. So that was 16 years ago. Flash forward to last year. My cousin gets married in Colombia. We go there, right? All right. You knew the wedding was going to be a little diverse because you're in a foreign land. But I looked around the room. There's some people that didn't speak English. Obviously, we're in Colombia, but I mean, even like wedding guests. There are some people that are white, like the white side of my family, that are there. There are people that are my shade. They're multicultural wedding, and peaceful, beautiful. And it wasn't, and these weren't people that worked with them. I think maybe one or two people work with them. Everybody else was family and friends. Yeah, it's your day. But sometimes what you do with your events says a lot about you as a person because the company you keep is who you are. And they tell me iron sharpens iron. So I'm glad I got y'all boys to keep me sharp. But the thing about it is, not everybody got that. And when you got a group of people that are supporting things that are not inclusive, and they're showing you that they don't care about inclusivity, like it ain't even about the politics. Like, because you could be a Republican, believe all the things Republicans believe, limited government and traditional values, but still believe, hey, you know what? Things work better when we, all get along. Like, I ain't got 20 black people in my wedding, but I know some people that are important in my life, integral to my, because Byron, these aren't old cats you talking about. These are people that are our age or younger. So they went to schools that were integrated. Even if they went to highfalutin schools, they went to prep school. They went to schools that had you ain't know nobody of no multiculturalness in your entire long lived life. You're a multimillionaire that played on 2 different football teams. You don't know nobody that don't look like you. Come on, bro. And listen, I'm not trying to control the man's wedding list. What I'm saying is, what you show the world is who you are. At the core, it is who you are. Now, maybe I'm wrong about C-Mac. I would like to hope I am, but evidence tells me I'm not. Because his boy Nick Bosa was certainly at the wedding, and he certainly didn't have no problem rolling out with a Trump hat. And I guarantee, and this is the part that's going to, I got to drive this home because I can't leave it here. If Nick Bosa had came out with a Harris hat, they would have exploded. The NFL would be in shambles today. Roger Goodell might not even have a job today.
Well, Roger would have his job.
Just think about it. Jerry Jones told him, real quick, Wes, I'm gonna close with this on my statement on this.
Okay.
Jerry Jones told him he would never employ a person that would kneel for the flag. Right? Mm-hmm. He said that. Came out his mouth.
Yeah.
Jerry real quiet today.
Oh well, no. Jerry would never say anything because that stands in his wheelhouse. And Byron, let's get back to what you were gonna say. What you were saying.
I mean, you gotta understand. Like, I don't know C-Mac or nothing like that. But I feel like if I've been to a few black weddings and I ain't see some black weddings. I didn't see no white people there, and I know them people knew white people. So I mean, it's like it is what it is to me.
All right, my thing.
It's like it is what it is to me.
Yeah, I think it's more the fact that you sit here and there's no shape or form, because Cam has said it before. Him and C-Mac had a good relationship, so he thought.
Relationship.
In my mind, still though. Okay, bonding session. You and me both did military. We got to get to know these guys. We hang out outside of work. Yeah, we work friends. But if I need to trust you on a different type of level. It might be different, but I still feel like with sports, you did the same thing. I need to trust this dude. I need to get to know him. I need to feel, I'm saying, not feel what he feels, but I need to like understand him to maybe, all right, I know when he's not having a good game. All right, I know when he's this. I know when he's upset. Hey, get back in the game. You can't do that just at practice. You got to get to know this guy. So you mean to tell me those last some odd years I think that's what is getting at, because
I feel like his life is his life. Okay. I got people that I love to death that's black or white, and I click with them, but I couldn't work with them. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I feel like Cam is probably somebody, he probably could work with him, but he probably don't click off the field. You know what I'm saying? Just because y'all cool at work don't mean y'all gonna be cool out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When y'all clock out, that don't mean nothing. And y'all say, I don't think it's no more like, okay, he could be passionate about football and not be passionate about the people he work with. So I mean, he's a white kid who grew up rich. So majority of the people, 99% of the people he around was probably white. And he probably invited his people he knew from middle school, high school, college. No, I think what school he goes to? Stanford?
No, Wisconsin. No, yeah, Stanford. Yeah, my fault.
Stanford. So come on, man. He went to Stanford. So he probably invited 20 motherfuckers from there. I'm guessing the guest list maybe but 200. His family, her family, his family, her family. That's what I'm saying. Like, and Nick, he probably clicked with Nick. They might be into the same thing. They can speak the same language.
Okay, but by that same logic, right? There was a long list of people. Greg Olson not even his teammate no more. So there's a long list of people that are current team. Hold on, Byron, before you finish it. Brock Purdy, he only known for 5 minutes. Real talk. Because remember, he got married in the offseason. So he got traded. He known this man all of 5 minutes. So Brock Purdy get an invite. Now you ain't telling me now, other than them being white on the team together, right? Okay, let's go with this. They different ages. C-Mac is an NFL veteran, right? Okay. So they different. Him and Brock Purdy clicking so good. He get an invite to the wedding, but
Now,
and listen, and this is the thing. He ain't had to invite Cam. That's cool. Okay, cool. I get it. You didn't want the man in there with his hair coming out the hat at the wedding. I understand it. Fine. That's your business. You didn't know nobody in the entire length of your career, and maybe not even a player, a coach, somebody in the organization that you was cool with, that you was like, hey, because listen, at some point, the reason you are wealthy now, C-Mac, is because allegedly these people that you invited, because these are co-workers that he invited. Greg Olson, a former co-worker that's not even in the league anymore. So the defense you just came up with is kind of flimsy because
I'm just gonna bring it into a circle real quick. So Byron, I would agree with you, and this is what Brandon's saying. I would agree with you to the point that where Brent came in and said, "Hey, he invited Brock Purdy and Bosa to the wedding." When he got ties back in Carolina, other than Greg Olson, he got real ties back in Carolina. They did real work. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing to say, "Hey, I ain't inviting none of the people I work with. I'm inviting my friends, my peoples. Yeah, they all
Yeah,
white,
but didn't he
whatever."
invite Cam though?
No, that's the problem, bro.
That Cam talked about it, and Cam did what you tried to do. He took up for the man. He's like, oh well, maybe he forgot. Bump that. When you slide it, and that's the thing. It is hard for them to understand because they have never had to walk in a place unless they go to a foreign country. They never walk in a place where people look at them like they look at us. And you can say what you want to say about it.
Go ahead, Bray.
They never get. So that's the thing. So for them, maybe he didn't perceive it as a slight. He could use that as a defense if he wants. But bro, we know it's a slight. You ain't got to tell us because we know when we get slighted. Cam was trying to keep it PC so he could keep the peace, I guess. But Cam also was letting you know on the real, bro didn't invite me. And he said that on his podcast. There's no reason for Cam Newton to talk about it. And if he didn't want to talk about it, they wouldn't have got into it because they would have got through that in the pre-show stuff. There's a reason Cam wanted that information to come out. Yeah, he softened the way that the information landed. Sure.
That's what I was saying. I was like, he could have really went deep into it, but he just kind of was like, I ain't get an invite.
And I know we got this C-Mac, but this ain't about C-Mac. We got to this because of Bosa.
Well, no, but C-Mac
I know.
He's the pretty boy ringleader because we know Nick Bosa is dirty and nasty. I mean, he's the pretty boy ringleader.
Well, what we're talking about, but what C-Mac chooses to do off the field, that's him off the field.
Yeah. Now,
that's how I look at it.
But
because I'm like, I don't care about the wedding. I'm talking like
with Nick Bosa.
Leave that off the field and tell him shut up and tackle. Because
I get Brent. I 100%. I get what you're saying.
Well, let me explain it one more way for the other two.
Okay.
I'm not saying that the wedding matters. What I'm saying is small things add up over time. We say like with championships, right? It's the little things that make the difference between title teams and not title teams, right? It's the small things. It's the detail. Attention to detail. Pay attention to your details, fellas.
But yeah, I get 100% where you're saying and what the optics are showing and what they're doing. But what we're talking, what we want to get to is the optics that they're allowing on the field by certain people. Because a player on the same team that played for the same team did an act on the field and got put out the league. And this man comes up here and does a gesture on the field, and at this point it's being accepted. Nothing's happening with it. He's just allowed to continue on, be happy old Bosa, while displaying a Trump hat in an interview in which did not need to be there. And that is the biggest problem with this situation is that this was allowed to happen. And if people don't talk about it, they're not going to do anything about it. Because like you said, Brent, you made the biggest point earlier. If this man came out there with a Harris hat, a Harris Walls hat, or anything like that, he would have been fined. He may have been suspended.
No, hold on. I'm gonna say this.
I know you don't want to be political. Durante.
No, hold on. All I'm saying is I don't even think they would have acknowledged that. All I'm getting at the fact that it's a double standard. What LeBron did say that 1 year.
Well, he got told to shut up and dribble.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, even if this man voted for whoever, I'm not talking about the vote. I'm just talking about politics. Period. If he would have came out with a Kamala hat or whoever the fuck hat, they probably wouldn't have said nothing because of what I'm getting at, the double standard. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about.
So you saying because you said I don't think it's true, but you said just because he was posting.
Okay, all right.
Because it's just,
same thing with Drew Brees.
What I'm saying, you said, but I want to make sure I get what you're saying. What you're saying is that because he's Bosa and white, he can say whatever he wants to say, but Cap, because he's black, he can't say that, no matter what it is.
Thank you, Brent. Yes, that's pretty much what Brent was getting at too. That's what
I was using the wedding as an analogy to show how it's constantly sliding us.
So, that's why I was like, I think it's missed by West because he's saying that.
No, I'm not missing it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you did. I was gonna say if you sit here and don't think for a shadow of a doubt that I was sitting here thinking, I was like, yo, somebody come up with somebody like, I don't know. Let's use Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes half. They love him. Let's use shoot. I don't know. Give me a player. Lamar. Let's use Lamar. Thank you. Let's use Lamar.
Hold on. I'll give you one more better. Because Lamar, they're gonna have a problem because that at the core they would argue with us, and I'm just gonna tell it like it is. They'd argue with us that he's like a thug. I ain't saying he do, but that's what they would say. Russell Wilson, go, because he's a Christian. He's light skinned. Go.
They sometimes don't want. As a matter of fact, they sometimes don't want him to even do that. I've noticing it's like I said, religion, politics, stuff like that depends on. It's the double standard with that, but it's also a harder double standard when it comes to a black athlete. Let's just put it out there like that. It's a harder double standard when it comes to a black athlete.
I'm gonna bring my point back around to what I was saying. All right. Let me ask y'all this. So since Taylor endorsed Kamala, have y'all seen her on TV as much?
Look who
I thought about that earlier.
Boy, I'm asking you this question because you said it's not that, but I think it is. Since Taylor endorsed Kamala Harris, have you seen her as much?
Taylor.
Huh?
I ain't think about Taylor.
That's what I'm saying. The league has somebody that they would support.
No, you know what? Hold on. The only reason you saw her a lot because it was tight end day. So they didn't show her because Travis was having a bad couple games. So now they ain't gonna show. They're not playing that good. They winning, but they ain't playing that good. They ain't got no reason to show.
Travis had some trash games last year.
I'm talking trash.
And she was seen all.
I swear to gosh, I ain't really paid attention. But now that you bring that up, yeah. But I'm just saying. Okay.
They couldn't get enough of her.
I got to think of a different situation because I see what you're saying, but I don't like it.
I get what you want. I get what you want.
Hold on. I'm gonna be petty, Wes. I got one more with you. No, I'm with you, Wes. I'm with you. Let's also take a look at, since we're gonna be petty, let's be petty. And I'm with Gregory here. Gregory said basically when someone shows you who they are, believe it.
Now that can go back to What?
I'll go with one more petty thing here, right? So before we got into the politics with Taylor, right? Let's look at Travis's visual look, right? Travis at one point looked like us. He just was real light. He had our fade. He had our, so he was with the culture. He was with us. He really was. And then slowly over time, he turned into a man that like he would work at Chick-fil-A. Now, that's no insult to the people that work at Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-A, unless they change
hell no. He like a man, he shouldn't be beside playgrounds. Fuck that.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I said,
And
Travis, the fuck?
there was a visual change with him. Now, maybe he just wanted to change his look. Maybe it's Taylor. I don't know. I ain't trying to get into that of it. But it is interesting. He was changing his look. She took a political stand that sort of would be contrary to that look, right? And since then, it kind of quieted down a little bit. I mean, I've seen Travis. I've seen her like maybe once or twice in the time since the. So it's interesting how they weave stories. But again, that goes to show it's easy to slight people when they want to slight us. And also remember too, what is Taylor? What did I tell y'all that?
Hey,
What did
did
I
you
tell
count
y'all?
Travis? Did you count Travis as us?
No, not in this statement. But what did I tell y'all about? I'm going back to my wedding analogy for just a moment. What did I tell you C-Mac's wife did? She attacked women. I'm not trying to make it political. I'm saying societally, there's something happening. And even the politics aside, there's something happening where part of society is starting to just really just run roughshod over everybody else. Because again, she don't play ball. She could have just simply put her dress. I look beautiful today, blah, blah. She made a point to make it about being conservative and all this extra stuff being covered up. She is attacking other women. Regardless of political affiliation, she attacked women. Taylor Swift is Taylor Swift is what? Taylor Swift is what? A woman, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she'll win.
Okay.
So her politics gets her maybe less camera time or whatever, which I'm sure she's probably glad for anyway. But Nick Bosa can come on television, and mind you, she's not wearing the stuff at the game. She's wearing regular clothes. Maybe she's wearing Chiefs gear, but she's wearing regular people clothes, right? She's not, over the top. Nick Bosa comes and pulls a hat out and puts it on national TV, and
I got another one. I got another one for you, Durante, because this was a big deal. Mind you, this was team sponsored equipment. So we talked about we talked about the Steelers earlier. I want to give you a real example. You remember when Mike Tomlin had his DEI stuff? That's official NFL stuff, and they went after him because they said that he shouldn't be wearing that. He should be focused on coaching and all these things.
What was it?
Mike Tomlin. Well, no, it was a shirt. It was a shirt, and it was like justice, equality. It was a bunch of different things. It's team gear because the NFL was doing that.
Officially licensed shirt, Durante. That the
I just can't remember what was. I can't remember what was on the shirt though.
It was just like equality statements.
I'll get it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I probably gotta agree with it, but yeah. But regardless of that, what I'm saying is, well, no, I think you can share, Brand, so you can share. What I'm saying is, the people attacked this man for wearing that.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember.
And this was last season.
And wasn't nothing crazy about it. It was just equality.
No, and it was team gear, bro. It's NFL stuff. But this hat that he had on is far from being anything licensed by the NFL. They don't sell it. They don't sponsor it. They may support it, but that's neither here nor there. But nobody's, well, besides us, we kind of barking about it a little bit, quite a bit. Yeah, I'm sure it makes a lot, but not a lot. Nobody had a problem. Ooh. Our responsibility is the future. Go vote. Oh, that's you, Brent.
Yes, that's me.
Okay. Well, how do I do it again?
Oh, okay. All right, so share.
I thought we had a go vote ad going across the screen. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
I was gonna say, what in the whole fuck?
Can y'all see it now?
Yeah, I do remember. I fuck with that shirt too. I do remember.
You see the Steelers logo is here. That makes it official merchandise. He's wearing it on the sideline in a game. He's coaching in a game.
But for a while, they were cool with them wearing this.
But the people had a problem with it because of his stances and whatnot. And they said he needs to shut up and coach, basically.
That's
so
crazy.
I just wanted to give you that example as to why I don't think it's just.
But they ain't really politics. That's just
no. This is the biggest. This is one of the biggest things in politics right now. They hate anything involved with DEI. They think DEI is the devil because they don't want certain people to have equality and be able to get certain places with others. They gotten rid of they've gotten rid of DEI and they're making it very politicized now. What's the term, Brent? That they got rid of. Now they're complaining about need more agents in certain schools and stuff.
Are you talking about the thing they were teaching?
No. Just like having like certain numbers of people in certain schools so that it's diverse. I can't think of the term right now for whatever
reason.
Like
affirmative action.
Affirmative action. They got rid of that. Now they're complaining about the schools not having a certain number of people because the schools only really wanted a certain demographic. Now they got it. Now they complaining about it. So
because it's all fun and games till they can't get our money. It's all. No, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's all fun and games till they can't get our money. But the moment that they know they can get our money, okay, we handle y'all when we want to handle y'all, and some of y'all are crazy enough now that we'll hit you with some soft and sometimes some kind of mid jabs, But you ride with us as long as we continue to still collect, the Benjamins from you.
You ain't gonna get my Benjamins. We got some other schools we can go to, but I just wanted to point that out, Durante. I wanted you to see that while you don't want it to be political, it surely seems a little political.
I don't want it to be political. I just like to make the fact that I don't care that's political. I think that it's
me neither. So I never cared about it being that. Neither.
I think
I always felt like we need to get better as a group.
Yeah. But that's the problem. There's your double standard. The double standard is the political, bro. Is they let you do this, but they can't do this because it's against my views. And my views are aligned with a certain side of politics.
So if they don't want this man to say, hey, I thank God for the day, and they say, oh, no, we don't want you saying that, but then the next person can say whatever they say in Buddhism or whatever, that's cool. What is that then?
Well, they wouldn't do that.
But I'm just saying.
Well, that would be different.
I'm against all the double standards. As long as you ain't cussing and carrying on. I mean, maybe an appropriate cuss would be okay. But as long as you're not overly gratuitous, listen, say what you want to say at the end of the game. Yeah. You could be like, hey, I thank the chocolate Easter Bunny for playing great today. I don't know why you prayed to the chocolate Easter Bunny, but that's your business. Congratulations.
Yeah.
No.
If you want to be Najee Harris, what's up, my nigga?
Well, now that so your example is why I said that wouldn't happen. But if you reverse your example, then that would be a thing. Like they would
reverse my example.
Yeah.
Nigga, what we playing? Uno? I'm just saying in general, motherfucker.
Yeah, they will because they will never get on you.
You know what?
Saying,
y'all have a good night. Stay safe.
That's a listen. Because
don't mess around. Let me get you this drop phone now.
You hit me with the drop phone. I'm hit you for real. It's 4 of us who fuck. Oh shit! Now keep it a stack.
I was just gonna say, listen, but this is what they do, and the sad part about it is, again, not the politics. This is a society piece, really. I mean, politics is married into it because that's the level of control you exert, right? Politics,
or they allow themselves to be controlled by.
Right. But it's a societal problem, right? And we all live in communities. I'm glad we're on this because I know we get ready to close out the show. So this brings me to the thing. This will be the last thing I say, then I'll let y'all fellas close it out. I want to tell the folks at home that if you're still with us, obviously I know next week you're going to vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. We got the election special if you want to know who 2 of us are voting for and why. You can watch that if you want. Here's the thing I would like to see from all of our Americans, no matter who you vote for. Because this is the thing. My neighbors have signs in their yard. And I'm going to tell this story, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in response. My neighbors have signs in their yard. They're supporting a candidate that I'm not supporting, okay? My neighbors generally are very nice people. One will cut my grass when I go on vacation. One is come and cut trees and cut grass while I'm out there. Like, he see me with the push broom. He's like, hey, man, look, I'm already riding the zero turn. You want me to hit it? Appreciate it. Other neighbor across the street, also very nice people. In the last 3 weeks, I don't have any political signs in my yard. I've never talked politics with any of these people. The only thing they know about me is I'm black and they know where I work. And they might know my name. In the last 3 weeks.
I would hope they know your name.
In the last 3
nigga,
weeks.
I got you.
We might be the young ones because it's an older set further down. But nevertheless, in the last 3 weeks, since each of these houses has put up signs, I have waved. Because I normally wave at them. I beeped a horn at them. They're my neighbors. They have been nice and kind to me. One brings me tomatoes from his garden. I have waved at them in the last 3 weeks. They've seen me. So it ain't that Byron, I don't want to hit. They ain't see you. I'm standing there waving.
Stop about Dave Chappelle shit.
Stop it. Stop it.
Ain't nobody waved at me in my neighborhood in 3 weeks. I want everyone at home, when you go vote, and then again, they don't know necessarily where I'm voting. They assume who I'm voting for, which their assumption may be correct. But at the end of the day, I do not see my neighbors, despite the fact they haven't waved at me in 3 weeks. Despite if their party loses, they might be upset. Maybe they never wave at me again. If my neighbor to this side, to that side, or across the street, if their house is on fire, I'm calling 911 and I'm going to go and check on them. Hey, y'all all right? I need everyone that's listening to me now, whether you're listening in your car.
Hey, put them on the big screen. Talk shit.
I want you to remember that no matter who wins the White House, no matter what the powers that be, whether it's the media, whether it is political figures, they do not have the right, and we should not allow them to have the right to steal the victory from our communities. Our communities are our communities. Our country is our country.
Take your time.
There is some sort of weird thing where we are attempting to destroy the ties that bind us together. We need each other. And I do not want you to allow politics in this next 7 days and after, because 2020, we were like, oh, okay, it took us a couple days. We got Saturday. We was like, okay. And then I realized we're in the most dangerous time period in American history since probably the Civil War. Okay. We're probably setting up for round 2 of that, depending on what happens. Okay.
Talk your shit.
I care who wins the White House. I don't want to say I don't care. I care. But at the end of the day, who lives at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue only matters so much in my day-to-day life. It will make me think some things, but my day-to-day life is what it is. I care about these people that live around me. I care about my family. Some of my family's not voting the way I'm voting. We've joked. Some of them we've even joked about it a little bit. Had a good laugh. And I told that person, that guy, there's one in particular I've been talking to, that hey, I'm not mad with you if you don't agree with me. We are being told that each other is the enemy. If we allow them to pit us against each other, we will lose everything that makes up a community, a family. We cannot allow politics and who lives in the White House or doesn't live in the White House to separate us as a people. So if you got family that's not voting like you, find a way to get past that difference. It's a difference, yes. We don't agree on that. But you're still my brother, my sister, my uncle, my aunt, my mom, my dad, my cousin. We can, please. Life is hard enough as it is, just simply existing as a community. Look at the people down in North Carolina whose entire town was destroyed by a biblical proportion hurricane torrential downpour.
Shit off the map. It's not even on the map.
They don't today. I'm sure some of them have their own little. Today, they just glad to see people come and help them. Most of us listening to this are adults. We have a responsibility to ourselves, to our children, if we have them, to be adults and to do adult things. Do not let people who will never come to your house, who will never save you if you have an emergency at your house, cost you the relationships of the people who will come running in a hurry.
Hey, talk your shit.
And that's a fact. And it's very
Be with them, Lord. Be with them, Lord. Yeah.
That people will let certain things divide them. And Gregory comes up and says, our government has promoted division for so long. We are no longer the United States of America.
I've been saying it.
And it's wow. Also, Durante, I'll let you know right now. If it don't go the way that some people want it to go, hide your phone. Throw that thing in the creek.
What you talking about? I unblock every fucking number. They're not getting to me. They don't even know this address. I'm good.
No, listen. He said that, right? He gonna get up one morning to go to work. Them dudes gonna be outside waiting on him.
I'm gonna be pissed. Y'all gonna hear me. I'm gonna be pissed.
And to be honest with you, it might not matter which way it goes, because then they might need your services to go and hunt down your neighbors. It's wild. Anyway, this been the Experts About Nothing podcast. And Brent, man, what you want to tell the people?
Hey man, see something, say something. Check out Gifted Hands '08 on Instagram. Wesley's gonna pop up a QR code here in just a second that will link to the website. Scan that QR code, get your events planned, get your custom decor and items created. Holiday season is coming up. We got Halloween here in a couple days, and of course, right after that's
Holiday
Thanksgiving and
season.
Christmas. So it's holiday season. Get your items and things there. Get your Christmas parties planned. But holler at us, and we appreciate all the love and support. Like I said, we did a class reunion this weekend, which was real fun and kind of a different event for us to do. So, we're definitely growing and doing different things. And I heard earlier tonight there might be some other things shaking. So y'all will hear more from us about event planning and things. But yeah, check us out. And again, take care of your people, and above all else, love each other.
Yes, sir. Byron, man, what you want to tell the people?
Man, you see the hoodie, man. Go cop that, man.
Talking
That's
shit.
it. That's it, man. Hey, man, just thanks for all the support, man. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. Go vote. You know, if you don't want to vote, that's your choice. But
All right, well, I cut him out, which is probably a good time. If you don't want to vote, don't complain about the problems in which may occur if you don't vote. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't come up in here complaining about it if you don't go vote. And if you feel a certain type of way and you don't want a certain type of person,
He's Spider-Man. He back.
in the house, then I'd also advise you go vote against that person and don't think you not voting is gonna prove your point, because it won't. Appreciate you, Byron. Y'all be sure to check out the Big Dog and shop Big Dogs only. You see, he has superpowers. He come in upside down and represent and talk to the world. So yeah, y'all be sure to shop with the Big Dog. Put some money in his pockets.
Nigga don't even realize he upside down. That's what's funny.
The tough part is he know he upside down. He's like, I'm gangster enough. I don't care. I'm good with it.
He don't know it.
So Durante, man, since you extended the show by 46 minutes, man, close us out. Appreciate that.
So it's my fault.
No,
safe,
because I wanted to talk about it, and I appreciate you doing that.
I don't even care no more. Y'all be safe, be good. Brent, Byron, I love y'all. Wes, fuck you. It will forever be a fight between me and Wes, but I love that man. And look, y'all stay safe. Stay safe out here on Halloween. Don't get the silver pack that has 3 Musketeers. That shit nasty. Get any other candy. Brush your teeth. Wash your ass. If your breath out here smelling like unopened container from lunch 3 weeks ago, I need y'all to brush your teeth. So do better. All right.
All right.
Much love. God bless.
So with that being said, Halloween is coming up. Get yourself some 3 Musketeers and some Milky Ways.
Hey, you get 3 Musketeers. Just count. Hey, you get 3 Musketeers. Just count your teeth. Just go to the dentist the next day. That shit disgusting.
What do you mean? Count your man. You have more of a problem eating like Skittles or
But that's the thing.
Other sticky candy. Now and later, take all your teeth out.
Durante, they made that candy for people that ain't got no teeth. That's why it's so soft on the inside.
They made that candy. You're right. They made that candy for old heads, and Wes is one of them because I don't eat that shit. If anybody, you know what? Next week we'll come back to the candy. We'll come back to it.
Hold on, real quick. Y'all ain't telling me that a 3 Musketeers bar is not softer. Even the external shell is not softer than a Reese's cup, and a Reese's cup ain't nothing but chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah, man, that's right. It's creamy, smooth, and luscious. It's wonderful. Y'all better get with that.
Cut the damn show. Be good. Stay safe.
Let y'all know right now.
I've never in my life. I need a new show. If anybody hiring, I can't get rid of that whole. So I'm gonna leave. If anybody hiring, I take my talents anyway. I'm bringing Brent with me, so it just be Wes and Byron because both them niggas agree with each other more than anything. So